Hello, Lolas. All right, welcome back. Welcome. I actually had recorded a video and I was like, I don't even want to put that video out. Um, and sometimes I use this camera as therapy almost, because I'm sitting here and I vent all this stuff out and I record the things that I really want to say sometime, and then I'm just like, yeah, don't do that. I'm like, don't do that. So anyway, guys, I have my Gigi here, and Gigi is the Gianna sculpt by Kathy Romero Biscuiti from Silicone Studio. I never did root the top of her hair thicker, because you know I was telling you guys, like on camera it always come across like she's bald up here. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna make it really thick, not too thick but thicker, so it doesn't give that appearance. It doesn't look bad in person, obviously, because I wouldn't have left it like that. But I don't like it the way it look on camera, or if I take her pictures. And it is thinner up at the top, so I am gonna fill it out. And she has a lighter color hair. It comes across a little bit darker, but her hair is a brown, and she has mixtures, so some of the hairs are a little lighter than others. So yeah, that happens. But so I'm gonna fill it out, thicken it up. So I'm gonna thicken it up. Yeah, you got a piece of thread on you? Yeah. So I'm gonna thicken it up. But yeah, she is one of my keeper babies, and I just love have her size. I don't know, I fell in love with her when I got the kit. I got it with the intent to sell, and I was just like, as soon as I opened it up though, I was like, oh, this one's gonna be a hard one to sell. And I took forever painting her. I would just leave her there casually, and then I don't know if I just wasn't that motivated to work on her, or I just had so many other things going on. I can't remember, to be honest, at this point, why it took me, maybe 6 months before I finished painting her or so. She was just on the table. And every now and then I would go and put some paint on her. I would do little things. Oh, I would be working on the baby and I'd be like, oh, this would be cute on her eyelids, or this would be cute on this, or this, that, another. She was like one of my in-between babies that I call my cuddles. I call them my in-between babies. And I just fell in love with her. And so she's just one of those babies that I just really enjoy in my collection. And I love holding her because her weight is nice. So it's so funny, because you find yourself in this hobby like saying, oh, I really prefer this baby, or I prefer these sizes or that sizes. But then you get a baby that's a whole different size and you're like, oh my God, I love this baby. And you sound like a whole liar or a whole hypocrite. Like, you just said that you only love the little ones, but now you got this baby that's definitely not little and you're all in love with it. Make it make sense. It's just, we like what we like. And one day this is my favorite baby, the next day this other baby is my favorite baby. When I decide which babies I want to sell is when I get those days where you're not my favorite baby, you're not my least favorite baby, you're just not my baby. Like, I just don't feel nothing. I don't want to pick you up. I don't want to dress you. I'm not getting that, oh, you know what I mean, feeling. So, and it's kind of like, why am I letting this baby just sit here? That's money. And then you sell it. Now, sometimes you do that. You let them sit, and then you go to dressing them and stuff, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, this is why I bought this baby, because this baby's gorgeous, da 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 da. And then you don't want to sell it. That's why you see a lot of people put babies up for sale and they're like, no, I ain't gonna do it. But I found that a lot of times when I put a baby up for sale, not all the times, but most of the time, when I put a baby up for sale and then I take it down, um, eventually they get sold. Eventually. They usually get sold. There are a few babies that I've done that to and they never got sold. Paris Memoir, I think I put her up twice and she's been here for 10 years. So it can happen. I put Gigi up once. I put her up and she was bald and I was like, oh, you guys, you know, I was trying to sell a really cheap, quick, fast sale. You know how it go. And she got inquiries, but no serious bites, obviously, because she's not sold. And then I just was like, no, I'm going to take her down. And I'm really glad that I did because I don't know, I just really, really love her. And I think, too, another thing is she's one of the first silicone studio babies that I got as far as full bodies. I had Grumpy. I think Grumpy might have been my first one I got. I had a Cuddle and I had a Grumpy full body. And then I had her and I had Kit. Those are some of my first ones, but I don't have any of them. So she's like one of, you know, that chapter of my life started. I still keep Kit, the prototype, the Cuddle prototype photo on my wall. I don't plan to take it down. I keep her up there. I have Phoebe up there. I'm gonna add another baby up there, and I think I know who it's gonna be, but we'll see. But I'm gonna add some of the babies up there, and for me, this is more personal to me. It's like babies that like had a big impact on me, or a different chapter, and that I really loved. So with India, she was the first kind of prototype. Well, she was a prototype that I got from Silicone Studio. And then that was the start of that business relationship slash friendship with them there. And then I'm looking to the side. I'm looking at the pictures on the wall. And then Phoebe, you guys know I love the Willow sculpt like crazy. And Phoebe, I was so in love with her. But she also, I went through a lot of trial and error with her. And she, so she's special in a lot of ways. And like I say, even though she's not my most perfect baby, and her paint work is very dated to date, and I promise you, I don't catfish anyone with my photos. She look how she looks, you know. But if you put her beside my work today, of course, there's leaps and bounds. Even in the skin tones and different things. On camera, a lot of stuff don't always pick up. I don't know, but she's my softest baby. Because she's softer than Vegas. And she is a nice skin tone. She was just, and then I learned, you know, what not to do when painting silicone. When I tried to experiment in her face. Anyway, so I think Phoebe taught me some of the biggest lessons. So she'll always be special and she'll always be on there. And she's been with me the longest out of all of my silicone babies. I don't know. Phoebe's probably been here, what? is it 4 years, 5 years? I don't know. She's been here a while now. So that, you know, that's another you know, another thing. But yeah, these babies are just so relaxing. They relax me. You see, I keep starting to yawn. I just get so relaxed. Look at her little tummy. And Gigi, and it's funny because when Silicone Studio first started out, they were not doing like this mix of painting and all this, and you know, the blends. I mean, not painting of silicone, but Gigi is really soft. I remember my mom, when my mom came here and she went to pick her up, she go, oh, she's so soft. So she's actually a really good softness too. And they've gotten where they pour their silicone softer now, or as this, you know, or at least this softness. So I guess too, that's another reason why she's okay to stay with me. She's not a break, but yeah, there's only one firm baby that I would have kept for a lifetime, and that was Pup. He was firmer. He was Ecoflex 20, but my God, he was beautiful. I would have kept him to the end of time. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just rambling and reminiscing now at this point. I'm excited about Emmy. I can't wait to share her with you guys. I'm hoping, well, I'm excited and nervous. When you get in those final steps, it makes you so nervous, because the end part can undo all your work. You work so hard in the beginning, and then you get to the end of the matting and stuff, and it could just go all to hell. Either the colors change, or it don't come out as smooth as you would like, or, you know, it's just, you know. And I actually said I wasn't going to do something with her, and I did it anyway. So we're really going to have to see how it goes. But I'm excited. I'm kind of excited, but at the same time, I'm just like, who can I sell so that I can keep her? So I do still have my prototype by Samara, the little boy that I had. And if I get a serious buyer that really wants him, I would probably sell, but not right. I won't ship it till after Christmas, so it would have to be after the Christmas shipping, because it gets crazy around that time. And I don't ship out overseas for the most part. But he is like 2,500 shipped. I went back and looked at all my, you know, stuff and how much I paid, and I paid closer to like 27 because of the conversion and all that stuff. Oh my gosh, and the fees, and it's just, I can't afford to shop overseas anymore. So with that being said, he is definitely still available. I'm just not posting him up for sale. So I'm not going to do layaway. He's going to be how he is. I did add a little bit of weight to his midsection. The way that she has him capped off, I didn't want to disturb that, because it's very neatly done, and I just don't want to make her work look sloppy, or like, oh, she did this, why did she do that? You know, why is this tore off around here or that? So I didn't bother any of that, because no, she's a very elite artist, and no, I'm not gonna disturb anything that is customized by a, you know, a professional artist. It's just, it just, to me, it feels disrespectful So I'm not going to do it. Now, if he was completely empty, it would have to get busted open. But he's not. He's weighted decent enough. I just added a little bit more weight into his midsection. And so, anyway, so that's that. And then I have Elijah. He's available. You know, at this point, he would be $850 shipped. He's so gorgeous. I'm just not in love with the sculpt, if I be honest. As much as I want to connect with him and all that, I think he's amazing. I think he's so realistic, and I was so drawn to that, and I'm still drawn to that. But if I could sell him, I'd sell him. I would love to get that artist work on a different sculpt, though, to be honest. So anyway, he's a sold out kit. And that's an amazing price, because I've had prototypes that I've paid $2,500, $3,000 for that don't even come close to that paintwork. So, amazing deal. Still, I don't have anybody else in here though that I can sell at the moment. So anyway, if you guys want to keep Emmy here with me, send a friend to buy the god doggo babies. Because I can't afford to keep them all. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.